Okay, I wanted to check in with some divine beings, and I thought it would be interesting to talk to Ra because we had a conversation with Ra recently, and I think that Ra may have a lot to share with us, especially during this time of the evolution of consciousness. So, are we interacting with Ra? Yes. Okay. Ra, welcome. So, Ra, can you describe who you are to us? W-E-We A-R-A-S-O-C-I-A-L social M-E-M-O-R-Y memory C-O-M-P-L-E-X, a social memory complex. Okay, wonderful. And Ra, can you explain what that means exactly? What is a social memory complex? It, is a, G-R-O-U-P group, O, F of, S-O-U-L-S souls, W, H, O who, I, N, C, A, R, N, A, T, E, D incarnate, O, N, on, E, A, R, T, H, on earth, a group of souls who incarnated on earth. Okay, that's amazing. And what is a number? Can you even provide us with a number of souls that are in the social memory complex? Yes. T, H, E, R, E there, A, R, E, R, T, H, O, U, S, A, N, D as thousands, O, F of, U, as there are thousands of us. Okay, so all the souls in Ra have incarnated in earth, so they understand the earthly experience. Yes, okay, wonderful. So in the Law of One, Raw Material, which is a channeled text from the 1980s, are you the Ra that they contacted in that interaction for the books, the Law of One? Okay. And in the channeling sessions, it was Ra said, you said that you came to Earth to give a message. And what exactly is that message? T, H, A, T, that, W, E, we, A, R, E, R, O, N, E, that we are one, the law of one. So did you incarnate into the earthly plane after you had ascended into a social memory complex for that purpose? Yes. Okay, that is a huge yes. Okay, so you were in physical form, in bodies. Were the bodies like the human bodies that we are in now? Yes. Okay. What time period approximately? I don't know if you can provide a time period or even generally what time period you incarnated into. T, H, E, the, P, E, R, I, O, D, period, O, F of, A, N, C I E N T, ancient. E G Y P T, the period of ancient Egypt. Okay, and just for some context, what was it about what was going on there in particular that prompted you to come to the earthly experience to give the message of the law of one, even just generally? T H E, the. P E O P L E S, peoples. W E R E, were. B E I N G, being. C R U E L, cruel. T O 2 E A C H, each. O T H E R, each other. The people were being cruel to each other. Okay, and so for that reason, it was important for you to come into the earthly experience to explain that we are truly all one, that we are all fractals of source and emanations of source. So in essence, being cruel to each other is being cruel to ourselves because we are one and the same. Okay, that's wonderful. So how did that go? It seems like maybe things didn't go as planned in that experience. So could you maybe just give a quick overview of what happened? We, W E R E, were. F O U N D, found. T O 2 B E B G O D S. You were found to be gods. Okay, and that's was not your intention. Okay. Just out of curiosity, were your physical vessels different in some regard than the human vessel? Okay, so it was clear that you were not strictly a human incarnated, that you came from another dimension, possibly. Okay. So because that occurred, I believe that you felt a connection to humanity in that, based on my understanding, that you felt a responsibility in some sense to humanity based on those interactions. Yes. Okay. Do you want to expand on that at all? Yes. Okay. Wonderful. W E R E, were. R E S P O N S I B L E, responsible. F O R 4 M A N Y, many. D E A T H F's, many deaths. We were responsible for many deaths, okay, of humans based on the interaction that occurred in ancient Egypt. Okay. And is that partly why it wasn't easy to connect with you, but you had felt a sense of obligation, maybe a responsibility to come in when humans asked to connect with the divine realms? Yes. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, so is there anything you'd like to share with us during this time of the evolution of consciousness? Yes. Okay. W E A R E R P R O U D, proud. O, F of, T, H, I, S this, C, H, A, N, N, E, L channel, A, N, D and, H, U, M, A, N, I, T, Y, humanity, F, O, R, 4, L, I, F, T, I, N, G, lifting, T, H, E, I, R, there, V, I, B, R, A, T, I, O, N. We are proud of this channel and for humanity for lifting their vibration. Okay, that's amazing. Thank you, Ra. It's amazing to connect with you. I am grateful and honored to be connected to you. So, are there any parting messages that you'd like to give to us at this time? Yes, okay. We, W, O, U, L, D, would, L, I, K, E, like, T, O, 2, T, H, A, N, K, think, T, H, I, S, this, C, H, A, N, N, E, L, channel, A, N, D, and, W, E, we, L, O, V, E, love, H, E, R. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you, Ra. Yeah, you definitely had a huge impact on me. That was the text that really turned it just had me turn a corner in my spiritual awakening. So there was something about that text that resonated as so completely true and real. I'm getting goosebumps right now just thinking about it. So I'm very grateful to you, Ra, and I hope we can connect with you again. So thank you so much, Ra, and good night.